What's good, everybody? It's your boy, O'Shea Duke Jackson, back at it again with another episode of the Celebrity Junk. So guys, there is a story that is going viral right now that involves this particular sister. Her name is Lex on TikTok. She goes by at Next Level Lexus. She has about 9,700 followers. And she has a horrible experience after giving up the poo nanny to a Tinder Pookie. I'm gonna let her explain what happened in the first part, and then I'm gonna come back.
Ladies of NYC, be fucking aware. This man is out here on Tinder and Hinge, and he will steal from you. So this is a story about how that stole my Mary Jane tabbies that my father bought for me as a birthday gift. Okay, so how it all happened. So I'm walking around Soho and I see this really cute guy and we cross paths, we just lock eyes, and that's really it. Fast forward in the evening, I get a message on Tinder and it's from the guy and he's like, hey, did I see you downtown? I didn't know we matched on Tinder before, but guess we did. We start chatting and then we ended up going out for drinks. We get drinks and everything seems like cool, and like he seems like a nice guy and like someone I would just probably just hang out with for like a little fling and just like sleep with. After the day, he's pretty persistent about like seeing me again and hanging out. Okay, fast forward, we hang out again, he comes over and we sleep together. Before we sleep together, we're like chatting about like fashion and stuff, and he's like really wants tabbies, and like I'm like, oh yeah, I have some tabbies, and like he's like, oh, I really want the boots. Okay, so then fast forward to the morning, we have sex again. Then I get up, I go and I brush my teeth, I come back, he's putting his clothes on, and we chat a little bit more. So now we're chatting and he's like, oh, can I show you this playlist on Spotify? I feel like you really like it. And I'm like, okay, sure. He doesn't have Spotify. We've already discussed this. So I give him my phone to go on Spotify to look it up. I open my phone and everything for him. I give him the app to Spotify. He looks it up. So then he gives me back my phone. He's like, I can't find the playlist. I'm just like, okay, it's time to go. And he's like, I'm gonna head out. And I'm like, bye. And he's like, okay, like text me. And I'm like, okay, bye. Hours pass, I'm on my computer, I look over to my shoe rack over here. I have tabby boots up there. We were talking about the tabby boots and he was like referencing those. He barely glanced at the Mary Janes, okay? I look over there and they're gone. And I'm like, where are my tabbies? So I look like high and low, look under my bed, look at my suitcase, look at my closet, can't find them anywhere. So I'm like, okay, that's fine. I'm not gonna be accusatory. I'm just gonna see if he knows where I put them. I go to Tinder to message him. Unmatched, gone. I'm like, oh no, this stole my shoes. So I go, it's fine. We talked on the phone. I'm just gonna go to my call log and find his number. I go to the call log and he literally deleted the history of the call. So I can't find his number. And I'm like, so when you were on Spotify, you were actually deleting your phone number from my phone. More of the story is don't named Joshua on Tinder. He's a dickhead, and if you know who he is, where he lives, or anything about him, let me know because I deserve retribution and I want my shoes back.
He stole her tabby shoes, and she put out this TikTok finding people who knew him. Again, the guy came out there, erased his information from the phone. And again, I wouldn't even think to do that, but I don't steal. So it seems like he steals a lot, right? So this is what he does. Now he has a girlfriend already, okay? And he gives the girlfriend this lady's shoes, all right? Now, she's gonna talk about in this part how she felt he stole the shoes.
So I don't really know how he got it out of my apartment. I'm pretty sure he put it in his pants waistband because he was wearing like cargo pants, like kind of baggy pants, like kind of baggy shirt, like a bigger shirt. So I'm pretty sure like he just put it in his pants somehow, in like the waistband or the pockets or something if they were deep enough, because they're like kind of slim. So you could probably like finesse.
Now, in this part, you're going to hear her explain about, the end result of what happened, and then we'll come back.
So this blew up a lot more than I had expected. I'm pretty shook, but I just want to say thank you so much for the overwhelming amount of support that I've received from a lot of people, strangers, everybody who's going to bat for me and like fighting in the comments and stuff. Like, I did not expect that I would see such like love like this. Another thing I want to say thank you for is people supporting my knitwear brand, Maddie and Danny. That's like amazing. It was just very random to see that that's happening. So really appreciate it. Main things I want to address are the girlfriend. They are no longer together from my knowledge. She did not know. He's a menace, y'all. He cheated on her. So I would appreciate if you guys like try to give her a little bit of respect and space in this. Like she did not know that like this is not her fault. The other thing I want to address is this like that shit is kind of a lot. Like it's been pretty rough to see. It's not like I'm someone who has pretty thick skin, so but it is really it's just like to focus on that and not what he did shows how there are layers of misogyny to this whole entire situation. So to punish my behavior and say, oh, well, what do you expect when you just open your legs and things like that, instead of being like, that's crazy that there are not decent human beings out there who just won't steal from you. Which again shows the misogyny that exists in our society and the fact that somehow it will always be my fault. The other thing that's worth addressing is the fact that people think that this is a work of fiction. I simply could not conjure up a story like this, even if I wanted to. It is not in my ability to do so. Like, this would not come to my mind at all. I'm just simply a girl who wanted her shoes back and to warn other girls about this sociopath. Finally, all I can say about this man, the last things I can say, is that he has done shit like this before. Cannot give any more details to protect other people, but yeah, he has.
So again, there's even a part where she videotaped her getting the shoes back. The guy actually admitted to stealing the shoes after saying that he did not. And I just want to say, you know, something to the young lady. It's wrong that he did that. But then again, firstly, you invited this guy into your house. You don't know this man. You thought he would be cool to have sex with. You guys did have sex more than once. You know, you're looking for something casual, basing on the fact that, you know, this guy is good looking, not basing on any values. Again, exercising that, you know, modern woman mentality thing. Then you have to depend on TikTok to get your stuff back. What if it was worse? And again, like, a lot of these women out here, and she's not a bad looking lady at all. She's a good looking lady. I can't even understand how somebody like that is on Tinder. You know, I'm not saying that she's super fine, but again, the whole point is a lot of these ladies are turning guys off with their values. So you end up with dudes like that who don't have anything. You're not requiring for him to do anything for you. You're just looking for a fling, and that's what you get. You know, you were willing to give your body up just for the fling. He came in and didn't have no respect for you. And how many times are we seeing this with these women? And I get that the guy the guy's awful. You should never steal. I could never even think about stealing from women. It doesn't even make sense to even think like that. But what kind of woman are you? I'm sorry. Like, I gotta talk about that, honey. Like, you live in New York City, you bring this man into your house, you haven't made this man do anything, you know? If this has happened to you, how often are you doing it? And again, your body, your choice, but and then it's not something that you would expect from a young woman to even come out and talk about. And as much as your shoes got stolen, do you know how embarrassed you should be that this happened to you? And that's probably what he was thinking. Like, look, I stole her shoes, I smashed. There's no way she's gonna come out and say that I did that after smashing. Yeah. But hey, it's your life. Guys, what do you think? It's your boy O'Shea Duke Jackson. Back at it again for another episode of The Celebrity Drunk. Appreciate you for all you do. Subscribe to the bell. We're out.